We're back covering the new update in Fortnite and most importantly, the new secrets that come with it. From new vehicle customizations to so much more, let's start off with everything new. This update has been packed full of new items, map changes, and additions to the Fortnite Island, and as always, everything in this section is live in game right now, so you can play with them as soon as you log in. For starters, there's a brand new mythic item in the game, and you're either gonna love it or hate it. Last week, we were introduced to a brand new weapon, the Recycler, and this thing sucks up builds and junk around the map and converts it to ammo. It's pretty awesome. But right now, if you kill the Spire Assassin at the Central Spire POI, she will now drop a very special item. Introducing the Mythic Recycler, and it of course has much better stats than the regular version of the weapon, although it's still not insanely strong. Some people are great with this gun, and others just think it needs a buff. I mean, maybe this mythic version will balance things out, only time will tell, but if you're looking for places to drop rather than weapons to find, there is a new POI on the island. Today's update has introduced us to Chonker's Customs, a new POI that can be found at every single gas station on the island. If you head to any nearby gas station, you can find a garage named Chonker's Customs, and they are all different based on their location. Some of the garages have a primal or barn theme to match the aesthetic of the POI, and it's really awesome. But the main Chonker's Customs is over at Caddy Corner, where you can find a Spark Plug NPC. Spark Plug is actually going to be a really useful NPC and will sell you 8 mechanical parts, which could be extremely useful for crafting. She can also upgrade your weapons, making Caddy Corner an extremely viable landing spot, but her mechanical talents are way more relevant now with the main addition of the update. Yep, there are now car modifications in Fortnite. To start off the collection of car customizations, Epic Games have added the first mod to the game. In these Chonker Customs, you can pick up an item called Off-Road Tires, and they allow you to modify your vehicle for the new primal terrain. With speculation that the primal boundary is actually going to expand across the island, off-road tires are now more important than ever. You can just throw these onto any vehicle and it will load up the car with an all-new set of wheels. These are great for traversing all around the map and not just sticking to roads like we've had to before. It's going to be so good for rotating, but we're not done with what's new yet. Because the Spire Assassin now has a Mythic Recycler, thankfully their Mythic Primal Shotgun has now been removed from the game. And this is huge for people who hate the gun and is definitely going to make the game feel a little less intense. And speaking of the Spire, there's a brand new update to the Spire quest that we've been getting throughout Season 6. It all started when Raz stole something from Tirana a few weeks ago, and if you do the challenges, it will eventually lead you to a voice recording at Colossal Crops. It's the final reality log left by John Jones, and if you listen to it, it plays this audio.
Listen to the crystal song.
Now, of course, this is extremely weird and vague and was the final step of the Spire challenges. Until now. Well, in today's update, lots more has been added to this quest storyline, and it's huge for the story and actually is a continuation of the live event at the beginning of the season. If you continue the challenges in game right now, Raz will actually introduce you to a new device he's made that looks like some kind of weird drill. And if you head to a Spire outpost on the island and place the drill there, then it will actually translate the rune on the top left of the Spire and play these sounds. We finally have our first piece of dialogue from the Foundation since he was trapped inside the 0 point. And it definitely seems like he's using the Spire to communicate with the outside world, and he's clearly not trapped in the loop, but John Jones is. He's trying to get someone to find Jones and help him break free of the loop. So I gotta admit, it's an awesome continuation of the live event where Jones and the Foundation swore to each other that they would find a way to help each other out once everything is settled down. And it looks like that's starting to happen. We should be expecting more of these in the next few updates, and it's extremely exciting. And then finally, this update has brought us not one, but 2 brand new bows. For starters, the bow that we could see in the Season 6 trailer is finally releasing, and it's going to be sold by Lara Croft. This is the grappler bow, and when you shoot it, the bow will work like any other grappler. Although if you fire it at a player, it will do damage like an arrow, while also grappling you towards them. It's something the original grappler couldn't do, so this bow is pretty much like a reverse harpoon gun. It's kinda cool. Now this bow technically isn't in the game right now, but with the Recycler getting activated in the middle of last week, we could assume the same is probably gonna happen here. It looks like Fortnite are moving back to dropping a new weapon in the weeks between updates, and these bows are probably gonna be activated next week if that's the case. And I say bows because there is a second one that's gonna be added in the update as well. This is the Splinter Bow, and we don't know as much about this one, but it's gonna deal 100 damage to players, which is a major upgrade from other bows. How we'll craft this or get our hands on it, we have yet to find out, but I'm excited to test this out when it launches in game. And that brings us to the other things yet to come out. This update has given us a ton of unreleased content, so let's cover it all and more with every leak explained. So the leaks that have arrived with today's update have been incredible. We've received a ton of leaked item shop skins, upcoming collabs, and even a sneak peek at the return of some Icon series skins. Let's talk about it. To start off, we have an official leak and tease that Fortnite is going to do another collaboration very soon. This collab is going to be with PlayStation once again, and it will likely be a part of the Gaming Legends series. An LTM was leaked today that is apparently called Team Up Aloy and Lara, and it's going to be a Primal theme LTM. If you're wondering who Aloy is, it's basically confirmation that we're getting a skin of Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn. But you might not be convinced from just that, so all you have to do is go onto the Fortnite island right now. At the most southern Spire outpost, you could actually find a new Easter egg on the map. It's a blaze canister leaning against a rock, and anyone who's played the games would know that this is a direct tease of Aloy coming to the game. So yes, we'll be getting Horizon Zero Dawn crossover in the next few weeks. In fact, the skin has already been leaked, and here's what it looks like. It comes with an Ice Hunter variant, a wrap, emote, glider, and spear pickaxe. We can't wait to use this in game, it's gonna be freaking awesome. But if you're more interested in original skins, then we have some amazing other stuff to show you. Princess Fishstick, who has been teased for literally seasons, is finally in the files, and she's actually coming to the game. It's been so long since she was first teased, and now she's here. And we have a name for the skin, Princess Felicity Fish. I don't know why she's called that, but it is what it is. And I gotta say, it's definitely not what we expected her to look like, but I'll take it, using code T5G of course. But we also have a new skin in the game designed by a community artist, and his name is Eco. He's based on a concept by Nola Bands, and it looks insane. He'll be arriving in the item shop soon, and so will Grimy. Grimy is an epic rarity skin who will be in an upcoming bundle, and he's actually reactive. For each kill you get in game, Grimy will add 1 soul onto his skin. It looks so awesome, so I'm definitely gonna pick it up. As for the other skin leaks, we have Robo Ray from Save the World coming in a future pack, as well as an encrypted set codenamed Fuss Jam. We don't know what could be inside that, but we'll soon find out. And finally, we have updates to existing skins, but not just any skins. Both the Marshmallow set and the Major Laser bundle have been updated for the new item shop layout, which means they will be returning soon. If you pair that with Travis Scott getting updated last season, we could be just weeks away from a concert Icon series item shop. We also have locker bundles incoming from Laleo, Rakuno, and Banderita X, and for some reason, Brie Larson. She's gonna be the first celebrity locker bundle, it seems, and if you don't know, Brie Larson is the actress who played Captain Marvel, so yeah. And now it's time we finish off with everything else you need to know. So we've covered all the leaks and additions, so let's finish off with some huge changes that you definitely want to know about. For starters, a ton of new LTMs have been added in today's update. So of course we've got the Team Up Lara and Aloy LTM, which we mentioned earlier, and a lot more though. There's Sniper Shootout duos returning, then Siphon. Finishing off, there's also Arsenal, Classic Loot Squads, and Solid Gold duos returning. It's gonna be cool playing them again. And then we've also got to look at every single update remaining until Season 7 begins in June. Today was update 16.20, and Epic have been working on patches all the way up to 16.50, which means we have 3 major updates left until Season 7, which is super exciting. But if you're a fan of creative like we are, today's update was absolutely monstrous for creative mode. Epic Games is currently beta testing the use of extra large islands, which will give an insanely huge amount of memory to people with a new thermometer system rather than the current 100,000 memory limit. This isn't out yet, but it's in the works and it looks awesome. Something that has been added to Creative today is one of the most requested features in Creative history, a new device that spawns cars. Yes, you can now spawn cars, bears, boats, taxis, whiplashes, and customize them with a ton of settings. It's amazing. We've also got a new race checkpoint device, which is actually going to finally let us play races in Creative, so expect races on the level of GTA Online. It could be huge for the future of Fortnite. A mannequin device is also in the works and will release soon, and it's going to let us display any skin we want on an NPC, which is going to really help adventure and RPG maps. This update has been amazing for Creative, and it's awesome to see the mode thriving. And that's everything for today's update. Expect the bows to release between now and the end of next week, and make sure you cop those new item shop skins using code T5G. Thank you guys so much for watching. Click on screen right now to check out our next video. Of course, this has been Tommy. Keep it here on Top 5 Gaming.